Okay, here we are back at the jack stands again. I got that piece in there and I had to flip the jack stand over and set it in there, and it's going to be real easy to weld the bottom. I'll be able to weld the bottom and then flip it over and weld the top. We're gonna double weld it. Do we need to? Probably not. But then again, they are holding up a rig, so we want them somewhat kind of stout. But I thought about even putting a bottom gusset right in here, and then having it angle down like that if I was really concerned about the strength. But I think what I'm going to do is, because the bottom and the top's going to be holding the brunt of the bruise, but I might right in here. Once I get that, there's a big nut going to go in here. Once I get that in there, I'm going to come up with another gusset from here to there, and that'll gusset that and take all the load and whatnot. And we're just gonna buzz them up with the MIG welder. These are nothing fancy. They're just to hold the rig up. So we're gonna buzz them up. I got a Miller-Matic 211 auto set. Cheap 220 welder, very effective, quick and easy, fast. I like it. This is my weld cart that I built. Just kind of put it together real quick, to get me going, and it has really turned out nice. I can roll it around the shop here and do whatever I need to do with it. I can roll it outside and work outside with it or whatnot. But I got the plasma on there, and then the welder, and it works out really good. And this is my cut table here. Nothing fancy. I just wanted something where I could set stuff on top and cut. And we got the water in there. You got to have that, I guess. That's what they say anyway. So it doesn't make a mess on the floor. It takes up a little bit of space, but I can store all that stuff underneath there, and it doesn't get any sparks on it at all. And I generally, because of the width and the length of this thing, I never have to cut off the edge of it. So I got into the edge a little bit right there, but it happens. So you just gotta deal with that. And then I've got my newest invention here. I seen a couple of these made there where they had the vertical bandsaw, and I thought, well, I want a vertical bandsaw. So I started looking at Dake and a couple other high brand names, and man, I couldn't afford that. So I put together this little thing here, and I got this. This was my first saw that I had, and I'd gotten it, and just put a little table on here, mounted it vertical, and then put it on a stand, and rolls really nice. I can roll it pretty much wherever the work's at. I built this little base for it. I built that base on there and put a big heavy piece on the bottom to counteract for the weight. It worked out really good. You can actually push on the bandsaw when you're pushing material through there. You can push really hard and it won't tip it over or nothing. You actually throw the blade on this thing before you tip it over. So that worked out really good. And I did a lot of research on a cold saw, and I decided that I had to get one. So I ran across this one here, Fab Shop here locally had it, and picked it up, and I'm just tickled with it. It's a 3-phase. It's got the quick vise on it, and you can do anything from 90 all the way over to 45. It rotates all the way around. It's got high-low 2 speeds on it. It's just a really nice saw. It makes beautiful cuts, and I just love it. But I don't have 3-phase out here in the shop, so sneak over here, and that's a roto phase that I'll get into another video on that a little bit later on. But that came out really good. That now I have 3-phase in my shop just like that. So The newest invention over there where the garden hoses is, those will be coming out, and there will be a Fox shop sander going in there, belt and disc combined. It should be here sometime pretty soon. I'm pretty stoked about that. Getting that in here and get these jack stands whipped out so we can get going on some other projects. So anyway, well, that's enough of me talking, and I got another motor over there I got to get going on. And so anyway, yeah, we'll talk to you guys later.